Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here in the number 3, looking to take our first load of tools on down to the oil field. We have finished the track down there, so just about getting finished. Ran a bunch of loads, turned around and picked up a couple of tankers and a couple of box cars. We're gonna bring the tankers up here, but had to cut one loose on the way because this just couldn't pull it up the hill. So this is all we were able to get up, so we'll just leave this one over at the oil field. We do have some storage over there and stuff, so give us a chance to use some of that, see how all that goes. And obviously the tankers, not the hoppers, but the tankers are pretty expensive, so buying 2 of those pretty much sucked out the rest of the money. So definitely need to get some wheels on now, making some more, which is what we're after now that we have the oil field connected and are about ready to push out to the refinery. We should start making some money pretty quick on this one and get a chance to pick up the new loco and maybe some of the passenger cars, just to see how that goes. Still haven't really had much of an opportunity to run that locomotive. It's expensive, and just starting over is what it is. We did see it in the update video with the old save file, but that's pretty much the only run I've had with it, so I would like to get that one picked up here pretty soon. Plus, quite frankly, we need the oomph up here on the hill. Up here, but we need the power up here on the hill for sure. The Ruby Basin, well, it's done its job well in the past. I don't know if it's different friction on the cars or what, or if it's just the over 4% grade, but it's not really taking to the weight too well. So upping the power is the next best thing we can do. Was originally kind of thinking the Tweetsy, but at the price, it's close enough to the new one. I'm probably just going to turn around and pick up the new one there. We'll just have to see now. Now it's just about making money, but then too, we have so many tanker cars that we got to pick up. I have 2 at this point and 2 box cars, so we have everything we need pretty much to at least get going. I mean, these box cars can definitely haul oil barrels too, so really all we need to pick up now are tankers and a proper locomotive to actually get it up the hill, and then some fill-in locos for the other loads. And we should be doing all right. Alright, just about full. Do have to say I like the map up in this region. Pretty happy that we did get up here. You do have to like the John Railroads in Rushmore off in the distance there. It's kind of cool. I like the big redwood trees up here. Did get a chance to run kind of close to a few of those, so that's kind of nice. Did finally have to sacrifice some trees in some of these final runs. A heck of a lot more than we'd cut down the rest of the way, but such as it is at this point, things are pretty fixed. Did just go with the base industries. Didn't add multiples of anything yet or anything like that. Not sure if that's going to become a thing. Alright, we'll just kind of chill out with this one. We do know this load is not super light. There's one of the big trees. And another one. There's a couple of them. There's like a gigantic behemoth one over here. That one's like, it seems like it's the biggest tree in the game, I think, over there, but who knows? Maybe they're all the same size. It just looks huge where it is. Alright, so this run we are going to end up hitting the brake. I find with the all or nothing brake, I tend to just run with a brake and then just power through it with the loco. When I get somewhere that I'm happy with the speed. See if this will work. Somewhere in here should be able to find a decent running speed. Just kind of cruise down the hill with it. This is actually a pretty cool run. Get a good look over at the other track. Get a good look at the ironworks on the way down. I have to say, pretty happy with the way that that came out. This curve is great. Happy with that. And then you do get a great look down at the oil field. And the track that's there. Turn around, just kind of take in the scene. Did try to take out as few trees as possible through most of this. So we can kind of dump the brake in here. Not doing too bad. Pretty close to a few trees, that's for sure. But that wasn't a big deal. It all gets through there. Easy enough. Get a good wrap down, kind of like the smelter on the old one. Or it kind of has that feel to it, I guess, if you will. But I like how you get a good look down. Have plenty of room over here to put in some sort of town or something, I think is going to be the plan over here on the flat. It'll give you a great view of it as you're driving around down here. Looks like a little oil town or something. So we have plenty of room to do that stuff with. The track kind of runs decent. It's, you know, there is some 4% grade in there. Did that more just to keep it, you know, kind of narrow gaugey. So the grades on here do not run like consistent in one grade. You know, there are going to be parts that are like 4%. There are going to be parts that are 1%. So it does kind of vary. Just kind of tried to play with this one a little more, I think. Keeping it real, I think, was the idea here. Like the way the track runs. Came out great. That's just good stuff. Alright. Did just go with a simple kind of layout. Not exactly like we had it before. This is a little different. It is kind of a runaround, and then as you can see, or you will see coming up here, we have some storage in the middle. So we will just bring the box cars to a rest here on this one. Bam, bam. Alright, get those there. Grab those there, and this should actually be a money-making load, probably, strangely enough, even though it's two little cars, but the cars are cheap. So that's the nice thing with this load. Definitely, we're in the profit, even after buying them. So there you go. That'll get us one more tanker. And then the tanker we're going to turn around and bring around the loop. And the tanker is going to get kicked back. And we're just going to kind of store them here. I think eventually what we're going to do here is have a locomotive, probably like a Climax or something, that kind of sits down here and pulls the stuff, tankers up out of here, maybe over to the, pulls it up. So it'll be a Climax out of here. It'll take it up to the ironworks up there, and then it'll kind of back hitch it to whatever's going to take it down the hill and the rest of the way, because there's no point in having it take it the whole way. Climax a little slow, but it'll sure yank it up out of this hill. I think will maybe be the plan there, but that's all about, getting enough money to do that kind of thing. So we did just do the runabout. And then off of this one, we have 2 holding lanes for when we just kind of want to start building up a train. We can obviously build up a oil train in here and then just kind of yank it down the rail. So that's going to be the plan for that one. Did get away with the big water tower in here. Absolutely dig that. That's got to be my favorite water tower in the game now, hands down. That one I absolutely like. But so that's the oil field run. One more to go. We will still have the refinery coming up, and then we will be kicking out the save file for those that want it. No, we've been asked, but that's going to be the plan. So with that, we're going to just call it a win. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.